Go ahead, George.
Hey guys.
Sorry, go.
Let's get
Sorry, Jeff.
Let's do this. All right. There we go. Welcome everybody. I'm Jeff with Bourbon and Ballz.
I'm Brian with Cask 529.
I'm Shauna with Cask 529. And I'm Beth with Bourbon and Ballz.
And I'm Charlie from Bourbon and Ballz.
And we are here up in the Mayflower in Troy. As you guys know, that out there in YouTube world and TikTok world, we're up here in Troy, Ohio at the Mayflower doing our little tasting and little podcast here. So,
Which is presented by A.M. Scott.
Correct.
Which we are thankful for them to allow us to use their beautiful facility. If you guys have not had a chance to come out here, this used to be an old theater back in the late 20s, and it's been renovated masterfully. It gives you that speakeasy feeling. No Eagles joke there. But it, I was waiting for you to do that.
Yeah.
So, but no, it gives a great feeling, ambiance out here. The food is excellent. Obviously, their offerings, which we're going to go over here in a minute, is to me one of the second to none distilleries out there that we came across in our journey. And I know maybe it's fairly new to you guys, Brian and Shauna. What are your guys' take thus far? I know I sent you guys some samples.
Yeah.
Beautiful facility, really.
Yeah, great whiskeys, great brunch. If you're coming for brunch, delicious French toast. Maybe looking for something neat.
So yeah, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do some duck races for you guys that are on YouTube live. You know how those work, and we'll have the audience here play along as well. So we do have some giveaways for the audience to do, and then we'll do our normal probably live giveaways that we do as well. So we're here for a couple of hours with you guys. So sit back and enjoy. We're gonna go through these things, but real quick, we are with Cask 529, like we said before. I do want to introduce them properly and kind of give their background as far as who they are and where they're at on social media.
So you go first.
So I'm Shauna from Cask 529, and Brian and I started our YouTube channel probably about last June 2023. And so we've just been learning and rolling along the bourbon journey. Our name, Cask 529, the 529, everybody always asks, it is our anniversary. So it's a good way for Brian to remember that.
I'll take all the help I can get with those things. But like Shauna said, we've been on the YouTube community for just over a year. We've made a lot of friends along the way so far. It's a great community. Everybody supports everybody. And we're just learning bourbon like everybody else is. So.
And if we can, just a quick little shout out to Mike Rowe, who's in the audience. He's on the live with us all the time.
That's one now.
Yeah, that's Mike. He might give you an autograph.
Yeah, we need to chat afterwards. Yeah, so some of your tasting notes are quite interesting. That's for sure.
And so I guess the format of this is going to be, it's just going to be, you want to speak up, you guys, we're kind of a little bit close-knit down here, so we can hear you guys if you have anything you want to talk about as far as, the tasting notes that you're getting from what you're tasting, or if you had any questions about anything, feel free to shout them out. We're not in a box up here. We can hear everything, and we'll answer what we can.
So whether you guys are novice or expert in bourbon tasting, I'm going to tell you this much: you're going to get these familiar notes or familiar, when it comes to tasting and finish. And we're going to go through each one of them carefully, and then up here on stage, we're going to kind of go over it. Whatever we go over does not necessarily mean that that's what you guys are going to get. Everybody has their own palate, of course. But I got to tell you what, we've been through. I don't know. We've done a lot of interviews and a lot of distilleries, and we've done some distilleries you'll never see on our YouTube channel for those reasons. But I will say this consistently: A.M. Scott's offerings, from their small batch all the way to their limited offerings, you can tell there are details in the whiskey. It's going to show hopefully during this tasting, and we'll go through it. If you guys have questions, and we'd like to hear your guys' comments as far as what you guys are tasting, and we have enough maybe to go around the room to kind of see what those notes are, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Okay. So Jeff,
Yeah, if you noticed on your table, we got, this is our scoring sheet for your use. As far as how you go down through it, whatever you get out of the nose, what your feeling is, 1 to 10. And then you multiply that by 2 there, get you that number. And the same goes for the taste and the finish. But the multiplier is different. It's weighted more toward taste than the finish of the nose. But you add those numbers up, and that gets you your score. And if you're on the right-hand side of that sheet, you'll see, the different scoring. If you feel that it's a 60, well, then that's, your guest pour. Or if you're at 80 to 90, it's either your celebration pour or your weekend pour. And it's all based on what you feel about it. We'll talk about it. We'll kind of give our scores. But, this is kind of for yourself, for your little takeaway. That way you can write down what it is you tasted and then your notes on it. That way, moving forward, if you decide you want to get that bottle
sure.
or down the road another bottle, you'll have the tasting notes and what you felt about it at the time.
So I know there's some people on YouTube watching and also on TikTok. So you guys can get these offerings online at their website. So they do ship to almost 40 states or around 40 states. So you guys are more than welcome to go online and get those offerings, maybe perhaps based on what we actually go through our tasting notes and whatnot. But today, for instance, we are going to be going over the small batch bourbon, the barrel proof bourbon, the barrel proof rye whiskey, and then also the cigar batch rye whiskey. I don't know if Tony did this on purpose when he picked the 4 of my favorite. I'm not sure. Nevertheless, these are, I already know where I'm going to do them, but I don't mind tasting them again and then score them. And
Already know my favorite.
Yeah, I already know my
Already know
favorite.
my favorite.
I'll let the people down there decide for their own. I don't want to sit there and give them kind of preconceived notions. But so what we're going to do here is on the small batch bourbon, that is the 92 proof. I believe it's a 4-year bourbon from what I remember. And it is a distillate of MGP. For those who aren't familiar with them, they're a source product where MGP is, does anybody, I do, but for quiz wise, does anybody know what MGP stands for? Because you would hear that term a lot, right?
I don't even know what it means. What does MGP mean? I said MGP.
It's Midwest Grain Product.
Midwest Grain Product.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll have that in our trivia one day.
Yeah.
Not now.
Well, no, maybe not now. So they do produce excellent stuff, but Tony and them, they go down there and they are very specific and very detailed as far as what they want in their offerings, and obviously it does show. But down the road, I do know that they're going to switch to their own distillate. I cannot wait for that. And then we'll also talk about their limited offerings too. But again, we are in Troy, Ohio, here at the Mayflower. I wish you guys could see this online.
It's gorgeous.
It is an amazing building here. So.
And just so you know, I don't know how many people out there have done a bourbon tasting before. Okay, most everybody. All right, so that you got the bottle of water there, and you to cleanse your palate as you go. I don't know if there's some snacks out there as well. Can't see, but but you know how to go ahead and clean your palate as you're sampling, so you don't bleed into the other. So just a note.
And then, of course, when you nose the product, the best way I can describe it, or as far as advice, is to try to keep your guys' mouth open, allow the air to exhale through there. That way, it will eliminate a lot of the ethanol for you, and then you actually get the aromas out of that nose. So that will help you guys out a lot.
I'm going to say, here in Troy,
And then
you
let me
think
know.
of bourbon, you think of whiskey, you think of Kentucky, Tennessee, and I'm going to say I'm a snob when it comes to certain things, and I'll admit that. And like wine, I've never had an Ohio wine. I don't know that I'll ever have an Ohio wine. But I would put A.M. Scott's bourbon up against any Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah, for sure.
It is that good. And I'm not just saying that because we're sitting here. I would say it if we were anywhere. It is a very, very good bourbon. I had a friend text me the other day
her husband's anniversary, and she asked about a bourbon, and I went right to A.M. Scott and said, "This is what I would get for them." So, and they came up, and Tony was very accommodating with some things. So, it is a very, very good bourbon. It is, you think, like I said, Ohio is not what you consider a bourbon place.
Right.
Well, it's becoming.
Say again?
It's becoming.
It is
Yeah,
quickly,
yeah.
and part of that is because of A.M. Scott and what they're doing here. So
A.M. Scott is also a part of the Ohio
Distillery Guild.
Bourbon Troop.
the bourbon. Well, they call it something else.
The Distillery Guild. I
Yeah.
think it is, yeah.
So you can also go along that and visit other distilleries in Ohio, but definitely A.M. Scott is a part of it. But again, special thanks to Tony Scott for allowing us to come out here to celebrate their offerings. And for those who are online, again, you can get these things on their website, and they will most likely ship to you. If not, contact Bourbon and Ballz. We'll figure it out.
Yep.
That goes without saying.
Yes.
Okay, so we want to start with small batch bourbon.
Yeah, we'll go through a small batch bourbon. It's a 92 proof, so that's a great entry for a lot of people coming into bourbon in the low 90s. That way, at least you can get through it without, which I hope it does not burn you. And also, don't forget that these offerings are really good for their cocktails. I've had a few of them in the cocktails, and especially their old fashioned that they have here. They have a Sazerac here. They have very good lineup here. So not just neat, but if you would look at the color of it, you will see like a light amber brown out of that. Now Bourbon and Ballz, we don't sit there and score it through the color of it. I think our opinion has always been good whiskey is good whiskey. I don't care what color it is. So we don't really put value on that. But nevertheless, you are going to see that amber color, that light amber color when it comes to this bourbon. But when you nose it, the best way to do it is put it on top of your lip, let it rest there as far as the glass, and make sure your mouth is open a little bit to exhale any of that alcohol. And then there you will get hopefully the aromas that are normal. I mean, this is a typical, well, for us, it's like I smell vanilla. And we'll go down the line as far as what we each do. But again, as far as like scoring, and Bob and I, a long time ago, he was the original founder of Bourbon and Ballz.
And he is on.
He is on. So everybody say hello to Bob online.
Hey, Bob.
He and I went through several iterations as far as coming up with scoring. So this is a weighted value of 20% of the score. But the nose for me, and we'll go down the line here at the table, I do get your vanilla, and I get some grain, a little grassy, kind of a nose for myself.
Yes. I get caramel. Almost like a
Pronounce
bird. I pronounce it the way I pronounce it.
Caramel?
You can say hillbilly if you want to say
Caramel's not hillbilly.
It is.
Caramel's like,
I'm bougie. We've all established. Say it again.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I was
I say caramel, so. We're like this all the time, so it doesn't matter if we're in front of people or not. Charlie's wrong and I'm correct.
yeah, exactly. So Shauna, what about you?
So I'm getting a lot of sweetness with citrus notes and molded green, and a little bit of that caramel.
So are you a caramel or a caramel?
I'm a caramel.
You're a caramel?
That's fine.
Okay.
See, down there,
I say soda too instead of pop.
So mine's not that detailed. I'm getting some sweetness. I almost feel like I'm getting some of the char through the nose.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I'm getting that sweetness. Come on up.
Oh, nice. Food here.
I'm getting a little bit of that sweetness too, almost a kind of a cherry. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of a cherry note.
Wow, thank you very much.
So any opinions out there? Anybody have a comment?
Sorry.
So,
Thank you.
Mike, what are you getting down there, buddy?
You don't want to.
Okay, let's move on.
I got on the nose, I got candy bacon.
Candy what?
Bacon.
Candy
Candy bacon.
bacon.
That's what he gets. Well, all right. Did
Casey?
you have either one of those for breakfast? All right.
Good breakfast.
I think that's a new one for Mike. I've never heard
You
that
say you
one
just got
before.
bourbon?
Bourbon is your note? Okay, so I guess that's a new note on the,
You're not wrong.
which by the way, I know we're in the middle of the tasting, but I'm gonna also say, these hors d'oeuvres that they have passed out,
Mhm.
you almost don't want to touch it. It looks so nice.
Oh, I wanna touch it.
I know, but what do we have? What do we have here again?
So we have hummus, cheese ball, and salmon.
Salmon dip?
Yes.
Okay, all right, very good.
Well, it's not an actual whole salmon.
Well, you know.
I think the middle one had bacon in it, doesn't it?
It looks like it.
Oh, wait a minute, Mike, did you have the bacon thing before you drank the or the nose?
Yeah, on the news.
Okay, all right,
I haven't eaten anything yet.
okay, all right. I'm just trying to figure out where you got that candy bacon at.
I said, "Oh,
All right, so now we can go in for the taste for those who already haven't done it yet, and let's see what we get.
I don't know
I think
why,
Mike's already gone through it
I
all.
don't know why I'm trying to smell the mic.
What are you getting out of
I
that?
don't know.
That's smooth.
All right, so for myself, I still get the caramel.
Mhm.
So I'm just saying.
No.
So for me, the nose translate
Yes.
into the body of the taste of it fairly well. So there's been some whiskeys where I've had where they don't. I mean, it goes from the taste and you don't even get it at the body of the whiskey. So for me, I do get the caramel taste out of that. I mean, it's your nice classic bourbon.
Yes.
That's all I have to
I
say.
get the caramel. I get some honey.
Okay.
And I see what Brian's coming from. I think I get more char on the taste.
Mhm.
Almost like a burnt sugar.
Okay.
I'm
Shauna, what you
picking
got?
up a lot of the vanilla notes with the caramel, a little bit of fruity strawberry note, along with the honey and the char as well. But I'm definitely picking up a fruit note that I'm thinking is strawberry. But I did have some strawberries on my French toast. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's amazing what you eat and what, it's kind of like wine.
How
You know,
it carries.
Yeah, how it carries. If you go to cheese and a wine, it kind of brings out different notes. Same thing with the whiskey. With the cigar and all that, it just brings out different notes.
So for me, I've got some brown sugar on there. I'm saying maybe a cinnamon. There's some cinnamon in there. There's something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a bite to it.
Okay.
But I've also got a really nice hug on the finish of it. And I'm sorry I jumped ahead on your score sheet.
No, you're fine.
But yeah, that's what I've got. It's a really smooth. That's a good sipper.
Yeah,
We don't have rules here.
that's the way I feel about it
You
too. I
can
mean,
jump ahead. We don't have rules.
it's being a 92 proof, like we said earlier, it's kind of the entry point on bourbon, and this is a great entry point. It's the sweetness. It doesn't have a whole lot of burn on it. I do get the cinnamon and the brown sugar, but the finish, like you said, and we can go back from here to the finish. But for me, the finish, it's a nice warm, and it's still going.
Yeah.
So for me, anyway, the finish is a good finish, long one.
Okay. So real quick, down there in the audience there, Rob, what do you get for the taste on this?
Taste, I give it a 7.
Okay, well, what do you get as far as description of the taste?
I was getting like a woody, kind of feels like woody, nutty.
A little bit char.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Mike, what do you get? Anybody else? I'm almost afraid. You know what? Hold on. I'm almost afraid to ask him. I don't even know what I'm going to get.
This is going to be normal.
Nope.
I agree with the woody, the char.
Where'd the bacon go?
I was getting a little bit of dusty on it, but also sweet though.
Okay.
I have to ask if you gentlemen stop using the word woody.
So where'd the bacon go? It's gone.
It come across on the palate.
All right.
It was like magic. It just disappeared.
Into my nostrils.
Anybody else on that table as far as what they got on the taste?
Okay, so as far as scoring, excuse me, for myself,
Oh, hold on. Are we done?
for this, for the first one,
Jeff already went down to the.
Jeff's ready.
We haven't even gotten done to the taste.
we still got to do the finish.
Okay, that's what I said. Go back to the finish. All right. Brian and I,
Scored the whole thing.
Brian and I done our finish.
Yeah, we've
Holy
already
crap.
finished. We've already done finish down here.
It's a 2-hour show, not like a 20-minute
We're
show.
overachieving down here, Charles.
So anyways, for those who haven't done the finish yet, which is hopefully 90% of us, so we're going to go taste it again and then concentrate on the finish of it, not so much more of the mid palate, right? And then let us know what you get. Because apparently Jeff and Brian over there already got it. So for me, I'm going to go with the
That's
finish.
around.
8.235. I thought you said I was going to score, and I was excited. Yeah, what are you going on? So
Oh, man.
So Jeff, if you want to continue your conversation about the finish,
yes,
we're already there now. You go right ahead.
Okay, well, I mean, you want me to describe my finish?
Describe what you want.
Okay, my finish, like I said, I get that warm Kentucky hug. It's a lasting hug. Not what you would normally find on a 92 proof, in my opinion. The cinnamony, almost kind of like the red hot candy kind of,
That's exactly
Yeah,
right. That's
exactly.
exactly what I thought.
and it just lingers for me.
Yep.
So,
Just like what you said, Jeff, I've got those same tastings on the finish. The hug, it's not a real heavy hug. No, just enough to let you know that you're in the world of bourbon, I guess.
right.
And it's even not it's a smooth hug, I guess. It's not overbearing. It's pleasant. If you're new to bourbon, maybe you're trying to get one of your friends started, that would be a great foreplay.
Yeah, it's not gonna light you up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of from top to bottom, it gives you all the aspects that you're going to experience.
Right.
So real quick, I mean, someone online asked about as far as getting AM Scott shipped to them. They are in Mississippi, and I guess he's near Alabama. Rick, contact Bourbon and Ballz, and we'll figure it out. You know what I mean? So that's as much as I'll say. So let us know when we kind of figure it out.
Yeah, I think there was 40 states or something like that. They
Yeah,
shipped to.
so Rick was looking like he was trying to order one online, and he must live in a state where they don't ship. So Rick, reach out to Bourbon and Ballz Gmail, and we'll figure out how to get to you.
Rick Moreland.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Rick Moore. Yeah.
I'm driving down there, so don't worry about it.
So maybe reach out to Cass,
Hey,
and they'll figure that out.
Reach out to somebody, Rick. We'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get you a bottle.
So what you get on the finish?
So I had a sweet, spicy char note, but when Jeff said the red hot cinnamons, I'm like, yes, that's exactly it. You described it perfectly. But very nice finish. And I agree, it's much more than what you would normally get on a 92 proof. Very nice 92 proof.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, it's easy to follow. I mean, it really is. I didn't even think of it.
What?
It's very easy to
There we
journey.
go.
I like the warm-
Turns
it's-
out.
I wouldn't say a hug. That's not my thing, but I think it does warm you from the inside out. It just, on a cold night, this is something you can drink, and it very much is an introductory bourbon that wouldn't hurt you.
Right.
But it is by no means just an introductory bourbon. But if you're new to bourbon, it's easy to drink. It's not going to burn your palate up. So the finish to me was really good.
Yeah, same here. Want a long finish, but on a small batch, I mean, it's kind of what
What you want?
that's what you get out of it. But nevertheless, really good entry for bourbon itself. So if you want to do scores, have you tallied up your? You probably already tallied your scores. Didn't you?
He's
Yeah,
not worried.
yeah.
Have you tallied up all your
I
scores?
mean, all the numbers are on the sheet.
Oh, here.
So Jeff, go ahead because I haven't done my scores yet.
Okay. For my A, which is the small batch 92 proof, I come up with an 81.
Okay.
Okay.
If I'm at, see, 66, 70, yeah, 81.
Okay.
I'm at an 81.
So that would fall under your weekend pour.
Yes,
Okay.
everything's a weekend for.
All right. Brian, what do you got?
And we all score things different, so don't Don't judge our score by your score.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, don't,
Definitely.
definitely don't judge by scores because I don't know, I just figure there's always room to move up, right? So,
Right.
my score total comes in at a 69. That doesn't indicate that it's a bad pour. I really enjoyed it.
So honestly, my score came in at 63, but I want everybody to know at home when I score mine out of 100, nothing has ever reached more than a 78.
What?
Score kind of hard. So, I really enjoyed it. So just because I gave it a 63, just know that that's a good score.
Okay, all right. So there's a Cash 529 scoring system and then the Bourbon and Ballz scoring system.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
all right, Beth, what do you got?
because mine is an 83.8.
Okay.
You know what?
0.25. I'm just kidding. It's an 83.
If you don't know the history, Beth has a nice, kind of a crazy decimal scoring system.
It doesn't make sense until it's equal.
And then 76.5 for me. That is an any day pour for me. That's something that you can easily grab off the shelf. So
So I've quickly become Tony's favorite.
yeah, exactly. So again, those who are at home, I know there are a few people that have jumped on since the beginning. Again, you can get any of these bottles online. They're at their website at AM Scott, and there's 40 states that will deliver it to you. If not, contact one of us and we can figure it out for you all.
And also, we've mentioned Tony's name several times, but I also want to say Jess, who has done an incredible job with marketing and the design of this place. Brittany and Shannon, who have made us feel very welcome.
Yes.
Madison, who is mixing our drinks. Justin, who is the bar manager. Thank you all so much. You guys have been incredible with us, and so we wanted to make sure we gave you guys all a shout out as well.
Yeah, so thank you very much. So tables down there. What do you guys come up with the score? Or how do you guys
Did you
think
write
the
those
first?
names down? How'd you
What?
get those names?
I did not write names down. I remembered all the names
How the hell do you remember all
because I have been in the service industry, and it is important to remember the names of those people, and they make you feel comfortable. Then you want to make sure that you recognize them.
this? Fucking get lecture.
Amen.
You are.
Oh, man, I appreciate them just as much as you do. I just don't remember names of
You
them.
might
told
not
me who they
remember
are.
my names.
It's Darla.
Exactly.
So down there, what do we got for scores? Or how did you guys enjoy the small bench? Small back. Sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I said small back. Small batch. Sorry, my bad.
Well, it's kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah, no, we're still live. We're good. So the small batch. We'll start with you, Rob.
My score only came out to a 69.
Okay. All right.
I wasn't thrilled, like, kind of hung out the back of my throat for a long time, and it was like bitter almost.
All right, sir. What do you think about the small batch?
I ended up with 71.5, but I
Okay.
live with it today on the sheet any day before.
Yeah.
Drink that any day.
Sure.
Found it, on the palately sweet,
Right.
and the finish was good. Sit down like this.
So on top of all that, and today's, we didn't even mention any of this stuff as far as like price wise. Like this is like a $40 pour, by the way, for the whole bottle, not like per pour. You know what I'm saying? $40 for the whole entire bottle. And these nowadays, I'm not sure how many $40 bottles you're going to find nowadays on the shelf.
With this,
Yeah. So keep that in mind. So all right, next table. What you got?
Well, as a collective of the table, we came together.
Like
with-
400 points?
With a 75.
75. All right.
We really liked it. What did you say?
I was going to say collectively, I thought maybe we are going to add them all together.
300.
300 points.
She would put it up against other Kentucky bourbons. Reminds me a lot of Elmer Tea.
Elmer T.
Yeah.
Well, that's a very nice compliment.
Yeah.
There you go, Tony. And we're done.
thanks for coming in.
How about right here?
And you know what? To his point, I mean, Elmer T is a 90 proof.
It is-
Right,
yeah.
So that is a great analogy there
You know what?
to keep that against there.
Along with what Terry said, actually, I would put that above an Elmer Tea, actually.
So maybe we need to do a blind battle one day.
I really would because, I waited in line not too long ago for a bottle of Elmer Tea.
Yeah.
First one. We did a review on it. It's on the shelf and it hasn't moved since I put it back on.
So have you gone back to it at all?
No.
I have.
You have. Okay.
It's kind of watery compared to other ones.
Okay. All right.
There you go, Tony.
All right. Well, very good. There's the compliment of the day so far.
We got any other notes down here? Any other comments on the tastings? A good porch sipper? Yep.
Okay.
Now we're only on the small batch. We wait till we get to the
Others.
others. I'm gonna say it. I'm excited about the last one. We ain't
Now
there
you're
yet.
giving it away.
What?
You did everything you could not to give away what when you were excited for.
It only took us 20 minutes for me to let the cat out back.
Yeah.
Ladies, how did you score it?
Ladies in the third table.
We give it between the weekend four and the any day four.
Nice.
All right.
Very good. So what is your bourbon background, if I may ask?
Enthusiasm.
Okay. All right. No, that's great. You had obviously A.M. Scott before, I would imagine. No, you never have. Interesting.
Will you have it again? Yeah. Excellent.
It's so this one I have a little tinge of bitter, like you said. Like just a little bit, but it's got a sweet bitter to it. Changes into it.
So for those at home, little sweet, little what was that? Bitter.
A little better.
So they put that anywhere between an end day pour and a weekend pour. So we're getting some good results out of here. And again, you're not going to hurt Tony's feelings. I think that's what these tastings are for, to kind of explore, right? To other bourbons and all that kind of stuff. So by all means,
Be honest.
Be honest about it.
And
and whatnot.
everybody has a different taste.
I mean, I know we're kind of fanboys about it. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here. And we've talked about it on our previous shows too, how much we like A.M. Scott. We've been touting them for the last 4 months. But
And we touted them because we tried them first.
correct.
We tried them first before we even
Right.
met Tony.
Yes.
So we became fans before we got the experience, A.M. Scott as a distillery. Before we became, we got to come in here. So we were fans before Tony and his people made us bigger fans.
Yes.
Well, and a little bit of a background. We have a quarterly tasting
Yes.
where we have about 12 to 16 people. We end up with just about 12 bottles. And where this came out of is our tasting.
Yes.
Somebody had brought a bottle of it and it scored very high. And then that's when we kind of latched on and we started kind of comparing and sampling and blinding. And it just kept coming out above everything else.
Right.
So that's kind of where it came from for us.
Okay. All right. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go through this barrel proof bourbon, and then we're going to take a small break, not like a intermission break. We're going to go on to maybe some duck races and some giveaways.
Okay.
Can I ask
All
a
right.
question first for those who are novices? Can you tell me what the difference between small batch, barrel proof rye, and the scar batch? What makes them stand different from the others?
Well, the barrel proof is going to be a much stronger proof for y'all. So I don't know particularly what the proof strength and Tony, what's the proof, normally the barrel proof strength, like 120?
We have a small batch industry, less than 50,000.
Yes.
Okay.
No, but I think.
And obviously the barrel proof rye is because it's a rye.
Come up with one.
Yeah. So Mr. Scott is saying again, as far as on the barrel proof, Beth was asking for the novices out there. It's straight in front of the barrel, basically. So you're running around 115 to 120 proof. And then going back to small batch bourbon, and we'll go on to the barrel proof bourbon here now. But going back real quick, the small batch bourbon is no more than less than 5 barrels. So that tells you something as far as where it's not just massively batched up and all that kind of stuff. Where
It's literally a small.
yeah. So and then maybe that's why they get the taste that they get as far as being the small batch that it is. But
Right.
nevertheless, this is going to be around 115, 120. This next offering. So guys, we are at barrel proof bourbon. If you guys want to take a nose of that, and let's see where we're at.
And this is the one that we're at 115 to 120 proof. Correct?
Correct. Yep.
So we like it, we already have a bottle of
Excellent.
All right.
Tell me what that means, Susan.
It smells like I'm gonna love it.
So one of our guests down there below said that it smells like she's going to love it. So which means to me, it could go so many different ways here, but we're gonna think that she's referring to the bourbon, and then we're gonna just take it from there. Oh, nice.
15.7.
So if you notice on the nose, it's a pretty heavy nose, and I think you know what I mean when I say that, right? It's a lot more to offer.
But I would say it's not forward. I mean, I don't think it smells as hot as it's gonna.
No, but it's definitely heavy. It's a heavier, thicker caramel for me.
Yeah.
It's not really as I would say diluted, but I guess weaker. But you can tell that it's a lot heavier.
And Tony brought up the bottles here. This barrel proof is 115.7 proof. One that we're tasting right now. And if you're out there on TikTok world, there you go. If you want to see that there.
So if you guys want, let's go ahead and let's go down the table here as far as what do we get out of this nose? What do you guys think so far?
You going first?
Well, I already said rich caramel.
It's caramel. I also get like almost like because he did. So don't be an ass. I think when you're talking about it heavier, I always feel like it's like a creamier smell, like not milky or anything, but just
Well, that would be creamy.
smoother. Yeah.
I think what I'm getting it's like a yeasty bread with some citrus
There you
notes
go.
and grain notes, but to me it reminds me of baking bread with like the yeast.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
It is like a Werther's original. That's good. That's good.
Brian.
So when you said it smelled thick, Charlie, that's actually what I was thinking when I first noticed it was heavy, it was thick. I'm not really getting any sweetness. It may be there, but I don't know. That's really all I'm getting is that it's just like creamy, Beth, like you said. I think that thickness gives you that impression.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting that too. And you can tell by the legs. I mean, we got, the legs on the glass. It is kind of a thicker, but I'm picking up more of like an ethanol. You can tell the difference in the proof right away. For me, I get a little bit more burn on the nose, just a little bit more ethanol forward with it.
So, gentlemen and ladies down at the bottom, what do you guys think about the second offering of the barrel proof? What do you think? You like the nose, Mike?
Yeah, to me, it's more mild.
Of course, you bought a bottle, so you're kind of biased against this. But,
You think it's more mild with the small batch? I don't disagree with that. Like I said, it doesn't nose like 115 proof for sure.
But it's thicker. It's more like there's more going on. It's more complex.
It is, but it's not more ethanol forward.
No, I'll give you that.
We agree with that.
I didn't get the smoke or the char off of this one that I got off the first one.
Casey, did you get anything different?
What about you ladies down there? What do you guys get off of the nose? Yeah,
You do get the char?
it's more enhanced, I guess is the best way I can say it. Would that be a good way to say it? All right, very good. So let's go ahead for the taste and let's all see what we get.
That's good.
That's a humdinger.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely, that's so
That's
good.
a how you doing?
This is my pillow. Not like the my pillow die, but I won't go on my pillow.
It's a 400 pillow.
Is it like a regular pillow, Beth, or a body pillow?
It's a body pillow. I want to snuggle up with it.
Gotcha.
The warm one.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Even better, too. Cool sheet and a warm pillow. That's what this is. Total comfort.
So this is, to me, it's like a humdinger. It wakes you up.
Yeah, that's what I was getting.
Like it's nice. I mean, we jump about 25, 30.
Right, and that's,
Yeah.
And you feel every bit of it. It's good. For me, this is what I like. This is my wheelhouse.
But that creaminess in the nose has definitely carried over into the taste. It definitely coats your mouth. Man, that's good.
You really get the thickness.
You do. I'm down with thickness.
I knew when I said that, that was the wrong choice of words.
Well, it is me.
I thought it was gonna fly, but it didn't.
No, sir.
what do you think, Sean?
I am, you know what, this one kind of does a little twist for me. And I love a good bourbon that has a twist. Because it starts out to me like sweetness, and then it goes into this chocolate cocoa note, but then it turns into that creamy cinnamon candy note.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. I like it a lot.
For me, when it first hit my palate, I was like, oh, there's that brown sugar that I wasn't getting on the nose. But then it immediately turned into almost like an atomic fireball.
Yeah.
That didn't last a long period of time, and then it mellowed out really nice. I won't talk about the finish yet, Charlie.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I agree that atomic fireball right off the bat, you know, it wakes you up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But like I said, it didn't last. And then I guess I'll start to finish on the way back. How about that, Charlie? Go back to you to finish. He can't even hear me.
Yeah, you can. He's ignoring
They're
you.
just not listening.
But as far as the finish on this, I mean, it's a little bit longer, I guess you could say, a little bit warmer than the 92 proof, which is
I would
obvious.
say.
You got the proof. But see that 117.5 from 92, that's that fireball bomb right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's the difference. Like I said, that wakes it up. But the finish, it's warm, it's nice, but it's not overbearing for me.
For me, the finish, like I said, that fireball did not last. It really mellowed out nice. It wasn't a lot of a hug for 115 proof. I thought it would last a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
And again, that's not a bad thing because, well, maybe it is because you can drink more of it, right? But that's a really good finish. That's a great pour.
The finish for me is long lasting. In fact, it's been a while since I've taken a sip and it's still there. It's just that nice creamy spiciness. It's a great pour. It's a delicious pour.
I think it dissipates a little faster for me. I'm not big on cinnamon. If you've watched anything we talk about, I'm not a big cinnamon fan. And when you say fireball, but as I let it sit and take my last sip, I do get that fireball taste at the finish, not necessarily as a start.
Right.
So the finish is a little, I'm not gonna say off-putting, but I definitely get more of the cinnamon fireball taste in the finish than I do the initial taste.
Okay. And then to me, I'm still along with the whole caramel theme for me, and I know I'm wrong, but you know, it's my thoughts, my feelings.
We don't have feelings on
No,
this.
we don't. Yeah, Rob. So anyway, so I give it an 83 on mine if we're gonna do scores.
Okay.
Well, I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. Anybody else got scores?
I got a score. You got a score?
I do. I have a
All
score.
right, that's good.
I feel like I'm always lowest. I am really hard.
Well, you said the 78 was the highest you ever given.
It is,
bourbon.
and this got a 76.
What's
Okay.
Oh, no.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good.
So hold on. I'm curious. What was the 78? Like Toy Hill or something?
No, I think it was actually the Mount Forester one.
I think it was 1910.
The 1910 Old Forester. Really?
Wow.
It has a cherry note that I
Okay. All right. No, that's great.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't remember, I think my highest score previously on our scoring sheet was an 81, and I came in at an 83 on this.
Oh, so this is your highest score in bourbon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bobby Dan.
And I'm really close with the small batch, bro. I'm at an 81.5 on this one.
So it sounds like we're all in the 80s.
Yeah, I was at 83.9,
Well, except Sean.
83.8.
Well, I mean, but if you translate her into like American numbers,
This may be a 90.
everything else.
This may be a 90.
Yeah, exactly. So we're all in the 80s, I think, in a sense.
Yeah.
So
So what's the consensus out there? Are we in the 80s? Are we higher?
Anybody get anything different than us that's outrageous?
Mike, I think I heard something. From
so we all decided a weekend pour up here, but what did you decide, Mike?
We're pretty outrageous. We came in a lot lower than you guys.
Okay, no, that's
Really?
fine. That's why you do these
We
things.
come in at a 63.
Okay.
63. What was what knocked it down for you?
There wasn't to us much on the news,
Okay.
and there was quite a bit of heat on it. Give me a little extra time.
Well,
Which
I-
I like the higher proof,
Sure.
but I don't know. I think we're kind of comparing it to the small batch, and we just
You really like that small batch? Okay.
Good news is you can get both of them here.
Yeah. Since you already got the barrel proof, you need to go get the
Yeah, I
small.
can get the small batch.
What about you ladies?
Or just leave the barrel proof at our house. Mike.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So you still like the small batch? Okay. All right. Very good.
Yep. So Rob, how are you over there, Rob? What do you guys got?
Yeah. What you guys
going
do on the barrel proof? How'd you guys do?
No. As far as your scoring,
Good job.
Good. Actually, I gave it an 83 on my score.
All right.
It was very enjoyable all the way through. So, a lot
What-
better than the first one, actually.
Okay. What about you, sir?
84, so
All right. Well, we'll look at the
84.
same palate.
yeah, I actually found it to be for the proof very smooth.
Yeah.
I didn't feel a whole lot of burn. And even the nose on the palate, I got a little bit of a
Fruit roll up. All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's a new one for the night. You hear that, Mike?
See, I came up with
Okay. All right. Fruit roll up, raspberry.
Erica, did you get anything?
Yes, it's two and first one.
Okay.
Wow. You know what? She's acclimated to the higher proof. That's what's happened. Her tongue has now been numb.
And I'll let that go in. I'm married to Charlie Wayne.
Okay.
Swear to God.
So I guess we're gonna take a little bit of a break. We're gonna do
Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway here for those who are down there on the floor. We're going to put their names in a wheel of duck. We're going to do a duck race. No, so, all right, here's what we're going to do. You guys down there, we're going to put your guys' names out. We're going to get your guys' names, and then we're going to put you in a randomizer. It's going to be a duck race. If you guys want to follow along, log on to YouTube, and you guys can watch the race. Otherwise, I can give you a play-by-play as far as which I'm not a good guy to do a play-by-play when it comes to duck races. Shit, we did one where we didn't even have it on the freaking screen,
Yeah.
and we did the whole entire duck race. And
We were celebrating. Everybody's like, who won?
so, all right, so Rob, I got you, and you're all in. You got to watch when you say you're in on these contests. By the way,
Yes.
Wow.
if you end up being in on some contests that you cannot fulfill,
That happens.
well, it recently happened on cast.
It did.
What are you going to do on that one?
We already.
All right. That's what he gets for doing that. You should stick it to him next time.
It's good. We drew another name. They
All right.
take it.
I told him like right afterwards.
But he can say into anything. You can say into a bottle of water, and we'll say it. So, all right, sir.
Yeah. So
What-
this,
if I can get your name,
This is key.
Keith. All right, your new friend Keith.
this is what we're giving away here. This is a rocks glass. It's got the Bourbon and Ballz logo on one side and the Cask 529 logo on the other.
Oh, I have to win this.
Andy.
So
You know that, Jeff.
And ladies, if I could get your name, if you don't mind, I'll put you in the drawing. So far, nothing difficult.
Susan, Megan, Julie. Eric.
Yeah, I figured.
And just make sure you save that list, Charlie. So
Huh?
make sure you save the list so you can just paste it back.
I
in.
did. I got it.
Yeah, I got it. The holes, I think,
Go ahead, Jeff. There's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have you.
See, so who we got out there on YouTube
Somebody
right now?
online that's in it, or is it just
We're gonna do a separate live. Yes, Bykowski. Yes, we'll get to you. We're gonna do the people that are here. We're gonna do that, and then we'll do another one for those who are on live.
Right. Yeah. So this one here is just for the ones that are here. Then we'll do another one for the ones that are online.
So I got Erica, Rob, Keith, Mike, Terry, Diana, Andy, Kathy, Aaron, Casey, Susan, Megan, Julie. Anybody else?
Sound good?
I think that's everybody here.
So if you guys are watching on YouTube, people down there,
Yes.
we're gonna run this for a quick minute. And the duck is what I chose, so we'll do a different animal next time. And then here we go.
And as this race is running, just
Oh, and I got the wrong emblem up again. I have it every week.
Good job.
yeah.
You say I did the glass.
Yes, yeah, Cast 529 made the glasses, which they're great. Shawnee, you're the one that you
Yes,
got a
this is-
laser.
I will tell you that we were going to have 4, but I broke 2 walking from the shop to the house. So that's on me.
What were you drinking at the time?
Nothing. It's the new bifocals.
That was the problem.
So a little bit of what else that Bourbon and Ballz does anyway, as far as our podcast, one of the aspects of it is sports. That's the balls, the Z part of it. So we'll get into a little bit of sports later on.
Yeah, Monday.
Monday. But I've got a little
If we have time
surprise-
today.
I got a little surprise
Andy, you're out in
later.
the lead, Andy.
But-
You never, yeah, Andy, you never want to be in the lead. Here comes Rob. Oh, geez. Ah.
Greg.
All right, so Rob, you win. You win the first prize, sir.
I'll quit.
Okay, yeah. just sit-
Don't forget.
Yeah.
Right? And this was
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna go with the ones that are online.
So we'll go online right now. We'll for those who are online want to play, just say in, and we'll get you guys in on this
Rick,
this giveaway here.
Rick,
But hold on, let me go.
Rick.
Jesus. Let me change the different.
Did you say Rick? I think you said Rick.
Is he in here? You can't do it online and here.
No.
No,
No,
okay.
he's not here.
So Rob, did you hear that?
No, I'm just,
If you're president, you cannot go online and be part of the race.
wait a second, hold on.
You got log into your
Yeah, log into your other account. All right, I don't have the other screen up. Someone want to start? Go ahead.
Rob, you just logged into us, so
Like, you want to give me names?
yeah, Rick.
Rick?
William,
William,
Lori J,
Lori J,
Mr. Richie,
like Lionel?
Ricky J.
Okay,
Matty.
Matt?
So if they're here, they can.
Yes.
Anybody else? Online?
I appreciate with it being a 2:00 live stream. I know a lot of you guys do at night. And you guys got a lot of things going on, so I do appreciate that. Oh, Bob's in.
And out there in TikTok land, if you want to get in on this, check out our
Oh, yeah.
YouTube page.
Tell the TikTokers if they
Yep.
want to come on over.
He can't.
You know what? If the TikTokers say in, we'll go
This
from
is
there.
Oh.
I can't see who it's
You might have to grab it.
okay.
Or do you want me to go on my phone and figure it out?
Aaron Cappy is in.
Do you have our TikTok account?
Yeah.
Can you log into that, see who wants in on TikTok?
Yeah. They are.
Well, let's see
Aaron
here.
and Kathy, aren't they already
Got
here?
anybody?
That's Aaron and Kathy right there.
Oh. Is there? I don't know who's here. I know. How do I go more?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you got anybody over there?
No, they're going over to YouTube.
They are? Okay.
So
So again, we'll give it a minute or so. Those who are on YouTube or on TikTok, if you guys want to be in on this race, let me know. Say it in the comments. Which, by the way, I'm going to sit there and say I am drinking a Kentucky Mule, which is very good, by the way. This is my second one.
Are you allergic?
Oh, you allergic to nuts?
Hey, Tony or Brittany, can you tell me if the cheese ball, is it cashew? Yes, don't eat that. She's allergic to cashew.
I figure I dig in.
I don't want to eat around. Well, see the back chips.
Oh, no, I've been eating this. I
don't want your chips to touch it. And then I don't have my EpiPen. Do you have yours?
Hey, Jeff, are we ready to roll? Or not?
yep, we're ready to roll.
The last person is Bob.
Okay.
Is that right?
But it's got cashews, right? Yeah.
Aaron,
Thank you.
did you get Aaron?
Aaron's down here.
Kathy, Aaron and Kathy?
Aaron and Kathy are down here. They
Okay,
came out.
all right. So those,
Yeah. So if you're in person, this is for the online people.
okay. Yeah, that's
So
it.
that's why I didn't put them in.
Step 75.
All right, so that's Raleigh. Oh, look at this.
You're in for it.
This is a new game. It's a food race.
Do what?
Yeah, we're gonna do live an anaphylactic shock, and we're gonna sit there and do revival.
Are you allergic to capers? There's 4 of us that need an EpiPen. Does anybody have one? You do or me too? Oh,
Okay.
Oh, so you really do want me to eat it?
So all you day drinkers out there, you guys have 20 seconds left till this race is over. And Rick, you're in the lead. That's not good. You do not want to be in the lead at the end because you never win. Here comes Matt B coming out of nowhere.
Okay.
See, this is what happens.
here comes Eric G coming out of nowhere.
Matt B's gonna win another one. All right, Matt B wins.
Matt B wins, all right. It's the,
529.
yep. It's
What's the
the,
win?
The other glass.
yep, it's the other glass. You want to show that on the camera over
Oh,
there?
nice.
Got the Bourbon and Ballz and Cast 529 logo on each side of it. It's a rock.
I know you
glass.
can't see it, but it's a nice class.
So it's Matt B.
It's got Cast 529 on one side, Bourbon and Ballz on the other.
Yes, yeah.
Matt B. Okay.
My Bukowski.
And which, by the way, Bukowski is one of our original viewers. He came on day one. I don't. Yes, well, he's one of our first viewers ever. So. All right, we're gonna do how many more prizes we
You got
got?
4 more.
Let's do one more. We'll do one. What we'll do now is a combination of everything. And then we'll go back to
Okay.
I think I got the I think I have the name still.
I doubt it.
Yes, I do. Hold on. Say it.
Okay. So
Eric has
Oh,
these.
yes, hold on.
Yeah.
So these actually have all 3 of us.
And the
Okay.
Mayflower.
Damn it.
Yeah, the Mayflower's on there also.
okay. So this one is a flask with a leather wrap. And it's got Bourbon and Ballz, Cast 529, and Mayflower etched into the leather.
How do I run one of these?
I'm in, definitely.
All right, so what we're gonna do on this race, we're going to combine online people and in-person people. Now,
Ooh, that's
unfortunately,
nice.
I think I lost my online people. I have.
I'm in online too.
No, you're not. One time, dude.
Oh,
Oh, look at the bottle on the bottle too.
yep. We got a bottle going in on this.
We got a bottle on this one?
Yep. Thank you, Tony.
Oh, let's make that the grand finale.
Yeah.
You got 2 bottles.
You got 2.
Can I win? Can I enter?
I'm in.
So we're doing it on this one? The bottle?
with that, yeah.
Jesus.
So nice.
So, all right, guys, online and also down there, Tony has graciously thrown in an A.M. Scott cigar batch, which I'm gonna go ahead and shit. I don't give a shit. I'll go ahead and tell you now. That's my favorite A.M. Scott. I know we're not done.
We all figured it out.
I know, but I know we're not done with this tasting yet.
It's a
but-
cigar batch, Tony. That's what you're
Good.
throwing in on this?
Good.
Cigar batch. All right, here we go.
All right, so online people, I need you to say in if you guys want to get back in on this.
What do you want to win? I think it's my turn.
You guys are going online people. You guys are in for a bottle of A.M. Scott cigar batch and also a flask that Shauna and Brian has graciously donated as well.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's
William Hall in. Bob in. Rick Moreland. Aaron and Kathy. All right. Robert.
Rob, no.
Yes.
Oh, you're already in once.
Erica.
Twice.
You're already in.
I'm working.
The Bloody 81.
Oh, Bloody's on it. Everybody say hello to Bloody.
Hi, Bloody.
Hi, bloody.
Keith.
Keith, yes. Keith.
Oh,
Keith.
sure. He gets it twice.
David.
No, this is different Keith. I think
David
it's Keith.
Basie.
Who?
David Basie.
Okay.
Chad Koolsman.
Oh, Chad. All right.
Torek.
Oh, hey, Tor.
Mr. Rich J.
Oh, Lionel's
Lionel's son. Miss Lori J.
okay.
Rick Moreland. He's already done.
I think we got Rick. Yeah.
Hey, cheers, bloody.
Yeah, I got them.
Anybody on TikTok want to be in? I will
Let's see. TikTokers, let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, there you're flipping around. Hey, how you doing? Well, we got any TikTokers that want in on this? Yeah, everybody just says they're joining.
Hey, look, Shaman's on. Salman.
Nope,
Salman.
nope.
Salman or Salman?
Shaman. Shaman, like, yeah, it's just shaman.
What is Salman?
It's like a wise person.
Is it?
Sounds good.
Sounds great. I think it's a great for what? I mean, he has his own YouTube show. You guys check it out.
I think that's it.
We saved 15 bottles or this and that of the cigar batch because we know you liked it. Everything else is completely sold out. Those, we poured out one. Those are the last two, and then we got 12. You guys can buy it.
Thank you, sir.
You are the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so those out there on TikTok, just so you know, that if you want to in on this, we've got a flask with a leather wrap with Bourbon and Ballz, Cash 529, and the Mayflower engraved on it. We also have a bottle of A.M. Scott cigar batch
Salman, damn it.
to go with that. So if you want in, say in.
In.
Why am I down there then? We already know that.
Y'all are,
Are you in? Whiskey, are you in? Shaman?
come on, Megan.
Salman? Oh, Keith, M. You didn't say him.
I didn't say he.
I said Keith P.
Oh, that's not my fault.
I just made shit up.
You know what you're doing.
Yes, Brick. So cigar batch is sold out online. Boy, you're quick to it.
All right, that's all I got.
Let's see if you, real quick before we do this, is there another run of the cigar batch, Tony? So you guys will not be able to have it till December or January. They are sold out now. So,
3 times a year. Founders comes out 4 times a year. Honey comes out twice a year.
oh, we haven't talked about the honey. Damn.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that. But no, cigar batch comes out 3 times a year. The Founders series, which I also have, comes out 4 times a year. And then the Honey Barrel comes out twice a year, which I have a few backups of that because I lost one.
It's in your house somewhere. Yeah.
No, I swear to God,
No.
I think you guys stole it.
Why would I steal it? I can drink it in your house.
That is true. All right, very good.
All right, here we
Got
go.
everybody. We good?
Yep.
Yep.
Ready to roll?
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even share the screen last.
Nope.
They didn't.
Rick wanted to know how the drinks won.
I didn't even share the screen. So you guys are like,
during the race.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I do that all the time. There, share the screen now.
Can you add a couple names or too late?
No, I can add. Who we
We've
got?
got a Becky and a Barb to add.
Yep.
Are you making these names up?
No, they're just walking in.
Becky.
Becky and Barb.
All right, Becky and Barb, you guys are in for a treat.
Come on, Becky and Barb, you're sitting with us.
Everybody welcome Becky and Barb.
They thought it was at 3:00.
Come on in.
And don't worry, you're live, so we're good.
Yeah, you're, no more.
Even at 3, you're late.
Yes.
Yes, we're all family.
All right, Charlie, let's go ahead and run that.
Sorry, yes, I'm drinking all the extra table.
All right, let's say, oh, Husky Dog is in. Hey, Husky, if you want in, say in. We've gained quite a few people online just a few minutes ago. So those who are not in, say in. You guys are in for a special treat online. And those who are here, you have a chance to win a whiskey flask that is personalized for today's event from Shauna and Brian at Cast 529. It is a flask with our logos on both sides of it. And no, just the front. And then also unexpectedly, which is awesome, A.M. Scott is currently sold out of the cigar batch for good reason. He held back a few bottles for us for this show, and you guys have an opportunity to win this one, which to me this is one of my favorite A.M. Scott. So if you guys want in on this, we will gladly ship you the bottle if you win. Just say in if you're not in already. And Husky Dog, I'm going to add you to this list.
You got Mike in there?
Mike's in there.
You're in there, Mike.
What about Mike Err?
Yeah, hey, Tor, you got a memory like an elephant. Remember we told him, and I'm going to, that he can have that lanyard from Kentucky Bourbon.
Right, yeah,
So we did owe him that lanyard.
okay.
So I have a lot of bourbon samples to ship out.
Yes, you do.
A boatload, and I am so apologetic. And when I get apologetic, I end up throwing extra samples in.
Yep.
So,
Sure, if I'm still waiting for a bottle of Eagle Rare.
oh, it's in my car. It's boiling right now at 90 degrees. So, all right.
The winner will be happy.
It's another distiller. Distilling it again.
So, all right. Yes, Tora, the park is being secured. That's a sore subject with Jeff, so I wouldn't bring that up. So, all right, very good. We're ready to roll.
Yeah, if you guys don't know or haven't watched our show from last week, Charlie and I had the privilege of going to the last week, and I tell you, it was an overwhelming experience. Sensory overload for sure. But on our second day, Heaven Hill was selling. They were selling out their special bottles, and on Friday it was 8-year-old Old Fifth, I think it was. But the second day it was Parker's Heritage, and I was like getting like a little schoolgirl hoping to get one, and we got up there and 10 people in front of us, and they sold out.
You
Yeah,
didn't get one?
I did not get one. It was horrible. But they did have the 18-year Heaven Hill, but they wanted $320 for it. So
So you left it there?
I left it there.
All right, we got 5 seconds left. Who's going to be?
Okay, here we
So,
go.
Keith is in the lead. Mike's in the lead. Rick Moreland. Rick Moreland.
Way to go, Rick.
Man, how lucky you are.
So Rick Moreland just won the flask and a bottle of cigar blend.
So stick around. We got 3 more races. So we're going to get to the second half of this bourbon tasting. But stick around. We got 2 more races for you all, and maybe you guys can, win some more prizes. We don't know what they are yet. Well, we kind of do. We'll see. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. We're back to the tasting. So we are now going to be tasting the barrel proof rye whiskey.
And this is my favorite, I think.
Rye.
This one is?
Yeah, I think I love this rye.
That's why you just had another love, so you got plenty.
What I remember, this is a 51% rye whiskey. Is that correct, Tony? 51%?
The rye,
51% rye? Yep.
this rye is,
Might have worked. Probably
this
done.
rye is 116 proof.
16?
Yep. Barrel proof rye, 116 proof.
So we just started to get into rye within the last month.
Yeah, I've kind of been into them for a little while, but I can't remember. I think might have been a Michter's or even a Penelope that got me into rye. But my palate's getting a little bit better on the rye. They're not the myth of them being hot and blowing you up when you drink them. In some cases, it's true. Some of them are, well, yeah, they'll light you up, but for the most part, when they're good, they won't.
But some straight bourbons will
Right.
do that too.
Right, exactly.
So-
Yeah.
So remember, when you guys are nosing this, keep your mouth open, especially on something like this. This is pretty hot, at least in my nose. Right? So
I don't think it does anything.
definitely like pepper. You definitely get some spices, at least for me. And again, this is barrel strength. So once we taste this, it's going to be quite the taste. So I get like a pepper ethanol, if that's a thing.
Hot gas.
Yeah, it's hot gas with a little bit of pepper. That's what I get.
This is one of those things where you kind of wish you had like an oxygen machine that you can pump this in and just go to sleep and just.
Honestly,
Ah.
I'm with you, Jeff, because I feel like this has so far to me the best nose. I like
Really?
the baking spice notes with the caramel and the vanilla. It all just mingles. It's a great nose.
I can't get past the bacon.
Oh, I love it.
Which is not my thing. I'm not big on the making space.
It's a humdinger.
This one to me has the best nose so far.
It's
I'm getting baking spice notes, caramel, and vanilla all mixed together.
and there you have it. Nothing else needs to be said after that.
Well, what does Mike have to say?
And I'll burn it.
It's really cool. Like it's maybe along the lines of the ethanol that Jeff said, or I'm sorry, Charlie. But I don't really get the ethanol. I get heat off of it.
I get like baking spice, pepper, ethanol. I mean, it's all dumping
And
around.
I think it's so much heat that it gives me that cool sensation.
Yeah, like a spirit. Not spirit, but
Experiment.
Yeah, look at the York peppermint patty kind of.
Kind of like that, yeah.
Not good in York.
No. That's not what I said. I said it's
Similar to
the effect.
cooling effect. Like a York does, but it's
there's
not.
no peppermint patty in here.
Like a big nose to rub under your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get like a heavy cinnamon, heavy
I love
brown sugar.
So, Becky and Barb down there, how you guys doing now? You just got into our little tasting. I don't know if you're playing catch up here, just chugging it along the way, or what are we doing
I
here?
think Barb is.
Barb will throw it back. Barb will catch up.
You're the sipper.
She's a snipper, she's a chugger.
You already gone through those two?
Yeah, she chugged it first too.
Oh my God! And it's 2 p.m.
Straight down.
Barb, Becky must have drove.
Okay. Yes, very good. So, what do you think thus far? We're on the barrel proof rye whiskey, the third offering. Well, you're on number 2. Well, obviously, you're on number 3.
Take it easy on this one.
Yes.
Arts at the end for all.
What'd you get on the
So,
nose?
Barb, as you throw back this one, what do you think about this rye whiskey?
Brian.
On the nose for me, I mean, it's just that.
Okay, maybe you have to slow it down a little bit.
It's
Okay. All right.
almost heavenly. Like I said, just something that's. You wish you kind of had it just pumped in your
Yeah.
in your nose as you go
Yeah,
to sleep.
it's-
Just lay back and relax.
Put it in your CPAP machine or
Exactly. Put in a
something.
CPAP machine. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm going to try that.
All right, let's go ahead and taste this rye whiskey if you haven't already. Jeff's already done.
No,
I was waiting for his turn to talk and we didn't give it to him.
Yeah.
This is a smooth rye whiskey in my mind. It's a 51% rye. So you're not going to get that immediate jump.
Mm.
You're going to it's almost like a, hills and valleys. So we're on the taste of the barrel proof rye whiskey.
Say that real fast.
Barrel proof rye whiskey.
Man, that is just.
If I do that again next half an hour, I'll be amazed.
Well, and that's the first thing I got when I got here.
Torrance says it's a CPAP
On that
approved.
one.
That's right. CPAP approved.
That's pretty
That's
good.
right, CPAP approved for sure. And thanks, Beth, for buying my first drink. It was a barrel strength
Oh,
rye.
you're welcome.
Yeah. I got
You
that.
bought mine, so it's okay.
Are we allowed to taste now, Charlie?
Oh, yeah. I'm 3/4 of the way.
Mm. Oh, man.
It's got the, to me, this is more fireball than the first two.
Well,
Number 2 was more fireball. It had more of the cinnamon.
Well, I mean, it was different tastes. This is definitely an hotter drink.
It is. It's one.
Not in a bad way by any means, but
So Keith, what do you think about this third offering we're doing right now with the barrel proof rye whiskey?
why? It's a why. It's a why whiskey.
Bell poop white.
It's a why.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the rice spices are there.
Sure.
Got some artificial grape on the nose, which is weird.
That's a new one. Hear that, Mike?
Yeah, fruit roll up, artificial grape.
you're not related to the green cup of sugar.
You can just flat out fruity.
All right, ladies, what do you guys get? Sweet finish, little spice, yeah.
I almost get like a cotton candy.
Mm. So it's like a low, I know it's a high rye, it would be considered like a low rye if that's a thing,
Right.
right? But it's not what the normal ryes I don't think are.
It does not drink like a rye. It really doesn't.
It's a good way to try.
Right. So scoring wise, I think we might be a little bit behind on that. I haven't scored it yet. Let's do the finish as well. So let's
Well, hang on a second.
I get more like a
the proof on
confection or sugar on it.
Okay.
But man, there's a lot of heat there. It's good.
So Jeff, what's the proof on this one?
This one is 116 proof.
116.
Yep.
Are we ready?
And I think from my memory, is this the medal winner from Ascot?
They don't have to work. So the last year, for the whole year, barley corn and
So
So
Ascot, barley corn, and rye of the year.
Good
Wow.
God, yes.
That's awesome.
It's great. I'm telling you.
So it's
great.
won multiple awards, guys, rightfully so. Ascot, if you guys are familiar with that in the bourbon industry with Nick and all them. And then you get the barley corn, and then there's one more award. So yes, so very good on the barrel proof rye.
We'll pick you up. She said, would you get there?
Okay. As far as the finish, since we'll go back that way, as far as the finish on this, it lingers for me anyway. But like I said, it doesn't drink like a rye. It's not a very harsh, very spicy, I guess. It's just warm.
Yeah.
And it hangs on. It's still hanging on for me.
But not, like you said, not in a harsh way.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. It's not a harsh. It's not a
It
burn.
hangs out like, hey, I'm here. Don't forget about
Right.
me.
Yeah, for me, the finish is kind of what you would expect from a higher proof rye. It does give you the hug. It doesn't squeeze for a long period of time. I'll put it that way. It hangs on, but it's really mild after that initial push. It's really good. It's another solid pour, I think.
Mhm.
So I have to back up because I don't think I gave my tasting notes. So I'm going to give tasting then.
Okay.
We just sit through it. Go for it.
Uh,
So
Welcome to the shit show.
So on the palate, I got a lot of toasted oak with the vanilla and caramel, but
There you
then
go.
a pear, I got a fruity pear note on it. And then as it wrapped up, I got a lot of the spice, which was a clove peppery note on the finish.
Yeah. Yep. And what did you score? What did you come up on the score?
Oh, we want to score? I scored it a 78, which matches my highest score.
Wow. 78.
And I scored it at 78.4.
Brian, what'd you get?
I came in with a 75.
Man, I got an 84.
And I got an 83. Same exact score as the barrel proof bourbon.
Yeah. Like I said,
I'm not a rye person, so it kind of stands to reason that mine's a little lower than the two of you.
yeah, like I said, I mean, this is by far my favorite rye. I mean, I love this one.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'd give it 100 if I could, but obviously it's kind of, I could put it down there. Yeah, you're right. But I'm being honest with myself too. But I mean, for me, it is the best rye I've ever had.
It's a solid rye.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so let's go on to the.
Well, maybe we'll do a quick giveaway request.
Okay, well, real quick, out there in
La La Land.
La La Land, what do we think? I mean, as far as the ride, thumbs up or thumbs down? We got everybody. All right, everybody out there on thumbs up.
That's a nice voice.
Yeah, it was.
Everybody.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Yeah, but I can't hear half the fans.
Is it a drinker or a sinker?
No. I'm just kidding. Yes, I do. I do care what they say. I'm just kidding.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick giveaway. you said?
Yes.
Yeah, we have a few more to do. We'll do one more.
Okay, so this will be for another flask.
Yeah.
So we got another flask giveaway. We're gonna do the same.
We'll do everybody.
Everybody?
Let's
Let's do everybody.
I think that's
Okay,
We're inclusive. Or
so we got the same list,
right?
all inclusive.
All inclusive.
All
Almost like
inclusive.
Resort.
to Bahamas. Next we're gonna give a trip away to the Bahamas.
well, I'm not paying for that.
On Charlie's debit card, not mine.
I'm in on that one.
What you paying?
I'm
You
good.
go, no?
Courtesy of Tony Scott from Maine and Scott.
No, I'm going to go sit in the audience so I can say in on that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
We all run off the stage. You guys are in. I assume that
Okay, go out there in TikTok land.
those on the floor are in. I can tell.
Just everybody.
Online, let me know if you're in.
You were in before you're in there.
Yes, that's the easiest way for me to do it. So if you haven't, yes, Husky Dog A and Scott is the brand that we're talking about. Again, you can get that online. They are sold out on a few items, but again, we're going to give away some samples of some bottles.
So if you're just joining us, which I don't know where the hell you've been for the last hour. we are at online anyway.
All right.
We are at the Mayflower in Troy. AM Scott is hosting us tonight. We are doing a tasting here. All the various AM Scott expressions. We've got the small batch. We've got the barrel proof. We just finished the barrel proof rye,
Yes.
and we're getting ready right now to go on to a giveaway. So like I said, if you just now joined us, we're giving away a flask with all of our logos and names.
No.
Besides, thanks to
Just
Sean.
cast.
Huh?
Just cast, right?
No, it's Cass, it's us, and it's Mayflower.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
the Mayflower in today's date.
It has Mayflower on it too?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Nice publicity there.
I showed it to him.
So if you're out there in YouTube
He might have
world,
actually held it.
if you have not already said your name and you want in, go ahead and do that now. We've got everybody that's on site right now in.
Unless you're new, we haven't added. you.
Right, unless you're new, unless you come on the last half hour, say in and we'll get you on there.
Yeah, Bob's in, Brick's in. I already got you people.
Okay.
Chad's in. Real quick, The one thing that's not on this table, I want to brag about because I do like their offering. It's not up here, but their barrel or their honey barrel offering. I'm telling you, I've had a lot of honey barrels, and I'm telling you, this is probably one of the best honey barrels I've had. So much where I came up here and got a backup bottle.
Well, you got to back up because one of them grew legs.
Yeah, well, I lost the
away. One of them
It's
literally walked away.
I don't know.
Eric's probably drinking it.
Probably.
And I'm okay with that. I think that's hilarious.
So I came up here and got 2 bottles just
Why do you
because.
think of Winnie the Pooh? Like, I want to call you Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I am. Like when it comes to that honey barrel, I am like when I get stuck in that hole. Yeah. No. Anyway,
Let's see.
I'm just saying their honey barrel, you've got to try it. I don't know if they have any next door. They might.
Torf, we'll try and get you. Let's see. Hopefully your luck will change on this one. Torf says he never wins anything, so
Okay, well, maybe
Now he's
we'll have them
sounding like
win this one.
sounds like Rusty. That's right.
But the prices of these bottles, when we're talking about the honey barrel, we're talking about the barrel proof rye whiskey. All these price ranges are, especially nowadays, right?
Oh yeah,
They're all between $40, $60, $65. I mean, good Lord.
very reasonable.
You can't find really good whiskey under $70.
Well, you can. I mean, we've
It's hard.
done that. It's hard.
Well, the
Right.
Green River Foolproof.
Green River
we'll say
Foolproof.
that's really good.
Even your Rebel 100, a $20 bottle
Number 100 is delicious.
is very good. Your old granddad, $32. But
And then Cassis did you guys just did a lineup with the Green River Weeded.
The weeded.
Yeah. So check that video out if you haven't already.
And my serial killer wine, all I think is the green killer.
What your one? There's a Green River killer?
really,
Like a serial killer?
Green River, what cereal?
Serial killer.
Not like-
cereal.
not like
Oh,
breakfast.
cereal.
That's cereal,
That's
not
cereal.
tea cereal.
Okay, I
Right,
never
a
heard
little
of that.
different.
Never heard of that.
Little different results.
That's how I relax.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's I don't know. Man. It's
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Rob, I don't think you're doing your job down there.
All right.
It's a shit show.
Rob,
And he's our
Rob,
supervisor.
you're the freaking moderator.
But he's not even paying attention.
Yeah, no.
Keeping these guys together.
Yeah, man. Hey, shit, some supervisor down there. I mean, come on. Let's get him under control.
I got my number, so I'm good.
You've got these two now at the table.
I'm sorry.
Distract.
I would be distracted.
Knocking them back, she's sipping them down. Keith is all fruity.
There we are, John. We're ready to roll this.
Hold on. I'm trying to do the race.
I'm in.
Believe me, we're in.
It is serious business.
It is serious, Andy.
Thanks for taking it serious, Andrew.
Andy, you doing okay down there?
Or if I would look to see her and say, "Wait, would it be?"
So we got, you want to share your screen there to make sure everybody can see it's online?
You shared the last one.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Make sure he shares the screen.
He did share the last one.
Well,
I
I know
did.
this one. You got to
So,
remind me.
hold on. Let me share this one. It's a dino race. Name.
Look at those short arms.
All right, here we go.
Carla's not.
That's great.
You have all the names on there? I didn't see. There you go. Okay.
There, we good?
We're good. We're on.
I'm in.
I mean, especially minus the, logo. I forgot to,
Yeah.
but people can forgive me on that.
I don't know about that.
We forgive you a lot of things.
All right, here we go.
Yes.
If you guys are on YouTube, you can watch it there as part of the race.
Oh, they're out there in front. That's
And,
awesome.
You don't want to be out front.
And Tony, if you decide to have us back at another time, we'll have to have a monitor up here so that we can see the race.
You're in a good spot.
It doesn't look like
Looks like 4 of us up there at the top.
Oh, my God.
36 seconds.
I'm behind.
And Chad, I'm sorry, Chad, but I don't think, you're the big blue dinosaur back there. I don't think you're going to get up there. Oh, I don't know. Here you come.
William Hall, if you end up coming up here one time, let us know. We'll meet you up there. 5 seconds left. And
Go, Erica.
Look at her go.
Yeah. If you're watching live, there's like a 7-second delay.
Tony, just for the record, I told him that earlier, but.
you know what? Had I planned this earlier, I should have.
You and I related to him.
I wasn't listening.
Eric
My
is the
bad.
winner.
I'm so sorry.
Erica is the winner.
All right, congratulations, Erica.
No, you don't, honey. You want a flask?
What? What is a flask? Is that what you asked? Oh, okay. God, scared the hell out of me.
Bob said you tripped him in the race. So, all right, we're gonna go to our last offering, then we're gonna have another offering, and then we're gonna say our thanks to everybody. This has been a good event. This has been our first go around. What was in it?
Water.
Oh, okay. So, anywho, so we are about to try. I don't mean to be jaded or anything, but we're about to try my favorite of all the A.M. Scott lineup, which is the Cigar Batch Rye Whiskey, which is finished in Amburano barrels. Am I correct?
Yeah.
I am correct. And I am a big fan of Amburano. I don't know about you. I know it gets overplayed a lot.
It depends. It depends, though. I mean, it depends on how long it sits in the Amburano barrel.
Correct. And sometimes it'll be way too
Right.
strong.
It can be way too much,
Correct. But
which we've had. I think the RD1 that we had was way too much.
yeah, no. And then we'll do a nice little giveaway at the end here. So let's go over these the nose, taste, and the finish right now, guys. We're gonna go over the nose and let's see if we can pick up any of those
So let's go on the nose.
cinnamon toast crunch. Sweet
Oh
tea.
my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's your best tasting note of the night. Oh my God. Oh, you said, oh my God? That's a great tasting note. Someone said that. This is absolutely wonderful.
Man.
Nose, absolute happy.
Take you back to your childhood.
Yes.
That cinnamon toast crunch.
Somebody took a
cereal.
cinnamon stick and lit it on fire and then put it on a piece of
And
apple.
that's taking us back a long way.
What is the
I know.
proof on the cigar batch?
Longer for me, probably.
With the
Defro.
Yes. The proof on the cigar batch
I think it
is,
was 116.
yep, 116.5 on the cigar batch.
And it's a 7-year. Am I right? Or am I right?
I
You're right
don't,
there on the side.
7 year?
yeah, 7 years, 7 years.
Remember this stuff, but you can't.
I think that's what that said.
Can I just say something? I saw the
Yeah, it does. It's 7 year. This is actually from barrel number 2.
Huh?
This is from barrel number 2,
Okay.
this bottle here.
And they're currently sold out online.
Yes, sold out online, but available still here at the provisions store over here and at the
No,
distillery.
actually, it's
They're
not.
gone. Oh,
Just for this event. Okay,
And then they will be re-released in December.
right. Re-released in December. Okay.
See, I listen, Tony. See what I'm saying?
He's back there sweating.
I read sign language, Tony.
He gave Jeff the one finger.
Well, I mean, you kicked me off the camera over there, so something happened on the
We're taking it
camera.
already.
I'm sorry, I'm excited. I'm sorry. Let's just act like we're nosing it.
I am still here.
So Barb and Becky, are you guys caught up with us? Are you guys caught up with us?
Oh, yeah. We're good.
So what do you guys think about this this cigar batch?
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, what else you get out of that nose? You haven't even nosed it yet. I know.
What do you say out there, Mike? What do you got on the nose out there? Mike, can you hear me?
Mike,
So It's
Hey, Mike,
it's
Mike,
finished
Mike,
in
Mike.
Amberana barrels. So
Mike
I don't know
Rowe.
if you get this
Mike
or not.
Rowe.
You may be getting some maybe cinnamon toast crunch or
That's what he did.
yeah.
Mike Rowe. Mike Rowe.
Oh, pardon me.
What do you get for a taste or for a nose?
We're getting, smoky caramel.
You had to read the paper to get that?
Ladies, what do you guys get? A log
A log
cabin.
cabin.
A maple syrup log like Aunt Jemima's. What? All I said was Aunt Jemima. I didn't know. That's all I said.
What about over here on the end? What do you guys think?
I agree with the water having, this is a fire, I'm gonna sit by a fire pit.
Aunt Jemima.
Oh my God.
A Yankee candle.
A Yankee candle.
That's what you're.
I do cinnamon toast crunch by General Mills.
I like maple though, I didn't get maple out of this more than I do caramel. I said it right that time.
This is probably the sweetest nose we've had all night.
Let's go
Yeah.
for Woodwick candle because it has more of the wood with it.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
What's that?
You hear the crackling of the wood.
How about a burning log cabin?
Woodwick? The name of the candle company? Never heard of it.
Okay, so let's, I guess go in for the
You
taste.
have one at home.
Went on the taste on
Because
this.
that went south right there.
It did.
Do we have a Woodwick candle at home?
Yeah.
A Woodwick. That's a brand?
Yeah, it has wood, like instead of the,
Is it the noun or is this a what is it?
The candle has a wick made of wood instead of a, like a.
And it crackles when it
instead of like a
burns.
wax thread, it has wood as the.
And we have one at home? I bought it? All right.
So, all right, let's go in on the
You know
taste.
the first thing I'm
And,
gonna do when I get home, I'm gonna check out the skin. That's probably right. So what
Jeff
was
said we're
Woodwick
tasting.
candle?
we're tasting now.
That's a Woodwick candle instead of a Yankee, is what they're saying is.
Yankees wax.
Yes.
That Amberana is, it's not overpowering.
No, it's sure is good.
This should say cinnamon toast crunch to me.
The back of the tongue, yeah.
Did you get Amberana, Mike?
That's what he's thinking.
Before you even heard us say it?
I didn't even know you said it.
That's
Well, no, because you're not listening.
Yeah, got that.
He's dead on.
It has a Rio. It has a Rio taste.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
Penelope
got it.
Rio.
No, you're shaking your head. What do you say no for?
Well, see, Terry's a real.
You're a Rio fan.
You say no, it doesn't.
So
Penelope Rio.
Rio's Amberana too. So Husky Dog Online is asking when this is available. Again, this is available in December online. It will ship to you if you live in Indiana, I believe.
Yep.
40 states.
And,
I don't know.
you know,
I got an 80% chance on that
Husky,
one.
if you can Venmo, we can get you a bottle. You can get you a bottle while we're here.
Tony's like, they're never coming back.
I'm just saying, you know.
Might be able to come back tomorrow.
So you guys online want to try it? Have at it. You know, if it can't get shipped to your state, ask one of us. We'll
Yeah, let us know. We'll help you out.
Pickles, coffee, we'll figure it out.
Olive oil,
I
one way or the other.
on that coffee.
Okay, so you want a coffee update on this? I have not had time to infuse yet, so I am working on it. I know. I'm working.
Promotion.
I'm so excited about
Will you
it.
shut up?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Will you shut up? God bless. So no, I have to. Anyway, yes. So I want to do the Jack Daniel's rye that we tasted,
Yeah.
the barrel proof. I want to infuse that with the coffee, so I am working on that. Yes. So I end up getting some bourbon oils too, so I may dilute it with that too. But I am working on it. So I do owe, I think, Husky Dog sample as well.
Yeah, Jack Daniels, yeah.
Yeah. So I. Huh?
I don't care if you say it.
Yes, I will. I will. And we may start getting to a regular coffee giveaway.
And just in case I did not mention this before, we may have, but this is 116.5 proof.
116 proof on the cigar
The cigar batch, 116.5.
That's why.
Man, it's good.
I really didn't come with.
All right, Charlie, so what do you think on the taste?
Taste wise, I just scored it.
Oh, you just scored it, went in and scored it?
I just went straight to the score.
All right, well, let's go straight to score.
86.
86. Charlie gets an 86.
I love this thing. I mean, I always have.
Yeah. I'm an 85.
You just did
You're
it
at
today.
85.
Like,
Oh, God, hold on. Here comes Thomas. Here comes Thomas.
Are you listening, Tony?
Tony?
82.
82.
Oh, my. Now, if you're just now joining us, 78 was Shauna's highest ever.
And we broke it twice
And she
tonight.
broke it. She tied it and she broke it. She just broke it with this Amberana.
And it's not even alcohol that's telling her that.
Not.
Right.
You know what? Okay, so we didn't get tasting notes, but what I love about this is not only the apple cinnamon, but it has a nice leather note. It's like a nice leathery, dry oak note that is really appealing. Great job.
Nice.
That's a great description of that.
I was about to say her description of whiskey is so much far better than what we ever.
It's good.
Our three love nuts. We don't say anything. We just say it's good or bad. And cinnamon toast crunch, and pebbles, and all that shit. But she comes up with some extra stuff that could be written in a book.
Right.
Yes.
I said earlier, and I was like, yeah, I didn't get that. So,
So Brian, what's your thought on this?
The Amberano has, it's really forward. It comes out, it really pops. I get almost like a smoky wood chip
Yeah.
on the taste. The finish for me is the only thing that hurt my score, I think. I just wish it would have hung on longer for me. And it didn't. I came in at a 73.
Okay. Yeah.
But it was all in the finish for me is why it was.
The finish,
right.
the
You're right.
finish
The
is
finish
not.
is what makes this bourbon. Would you agree?
Well, no, what I'm saying is I wanted the finish to last longer because
Oh.
the taste is so good.
And Rick, to answer your question,
Drink
yes,
more.
this is the cigar batch we're talking about.
I can only make it go so far.
and I like this is so I would never waste it in this. But like I would love to do like my brisket or a barbecue sauce
Oh, yeah.
and throw it on the smoker.
A
But
barbecue sauce.
I don't want to waste it.
Yeah.
You know?
Would it really be wasted? Though?
I don't know. I am making a brisket tomorrow, so that might be something.
Report back on that.
I am gonna have to grab it before
I was gonna say, let it marinate in overnight. Let that.
You're gonna put this in a brisket?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Tony said once you buy it, he doesn't care what you do with it.
No, I know, but I don't want to. I don't know.
Okay, guys, out there in La La Land, what do we think? We got a high of 82
Yeah, I said, oh yeah.
from Shauna, which was her highest ever score,
Highest ever.
highest ever. Rob, that table over there, what do you guys got?
Keith, what do you got? What do you think about this cigar batch with Amberano?
I got less than the two full proofs. I got a 74.
Okay.
I had the best nose.
Yeah.
Got the leather, the cinnamon sugar. I got some lemon icing and stone fruit. I was fruit. But it wasn't as thinner, wasn't as sweet. Just the palate and the finish didn't hold up.
Okay.
As compared to the full proofs.
Sure. All right. Fair enough. Ladies, what do you got? Sure. They are good tasty.
Tasty is good for Barb.
She says yes.
So Barb, that's a thumbs up.
So, Bar, I'm interested as far as what is your whiskey background?
What's my whiskey background?
All of it.
What is your background?
I think she just dropped.
Ask her what her alcohol background is.
Okay. What do we got? What experiences do we have here?
A lot.
She was able to catch up with.
Oh, I saw that. And she got here like a half an hour ago. She's done.
She passed us.
Okay.
She doesn't wave the white flag.
No. I don't like wine alcohol.
She said she does like her alcohol.
In general.
I like number 2
Yes.
and number 4.
Okay. 2 and 4 are your favorites. So barrel proof. And you know what? That's a good segue too. We're going to ask maybe everybody that same question, right? So your favorite of the night was the barrel proof bourbon and the cigar batch rye whiskey. All right.
First night's very honest, I checked it, so therefore.
You were trying to catch up. I think that was fair. Where that bourbon had no chance.
It didn't even stop at the back.
No, it didn't. Right. It didn't. Like, to you, that was water.
Did you even get taste out of it, Mark?
No.
Probably not.
Okay.
Becky,
All right.
was your driving up here that bad?
It said they were flying through the tops of trees.
Nice breeze, some leaves, they like it. But we made it safely.
Real planning on the broom, apparently.
Yes, Torp. The barrel proof bourbon is on the website. It appears that he's already checked. Looks like he's ordering one. That sounds like it's correct. Is that right, Tony? Okay. All right. Well, all right. He gives a thumbs up.
Okay.
So as we speak, people are checking online to make sure see if these bourbons are available. It sounds like the barrel proof.
I responded to you when Siri said, think about these series, do you need to call versus start?
I've been drinking a lot.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Okay, barrel proof, single barrel, and small batch is always available online. So you guys head over there on AM Scott and go ahead and order you guys, and 80% chance that it's going to ship to you.
Okay, Mike, what about your table over there? What's your consensus on the Amberana cigar batch?
So it was kind of 3 against 1 here. I really enjoyed this one. The other ones had another favorite.
Okay.
I really liked it. Our total score was 78.5.
Okay,
Okay.
good.
So what are your guys' 2 favorites as far as other night, or what's the consensus over there?
The rye was definitely top of the list.
Rye.
The rye whiskey, yes. Okay, everybody agrees on that.
Yeah, I don't even like rye.
You don't even like rye. That's
There you
amazing.
go. Like I said before, it does not drink like a rye. It doesn't.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
Tastes great.
That's fine.
And collectively, the cigar blend was our second.
I would like to go.
Okay, so for you guys, the rye whiskey, the barrel proof rye whiskey, and the cigar batch rye whiskey were your 2 favorites. Okay, you can't go wrong with those.
Okay.
Ladies, what do you guys think about the cigar batch? And then what do you think about overall? You do like that the best. Nice. Very good.
It's a banger, she said.
It's very complex, right?
Yeah, yeah, good. No. Yeah. So we got the first banger down here.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, we're going to stop.
So cigar batch rye whiskey is the winner for you guys for this evening.
All right, over here on the end, what do you guys think?
Yeah, very good, very good. Cigar batch for you guys as well. There is a variety, correct? Yeah, so it's for everybody. So. And that's a good point as far as like seasonal, right? So like a fall bourbon,
Right.
a lot of people want to go to rye.
Right.
I think that cigar blend, I want to sit by a fire. Yeah.
Have some s'mores and
there you
cigar.
go.
So
Or you can just sit by the fire and not have anything, just drink it.
that is true.
Yes.
So I know we only have a few minutes left, and we'll do another contest before we get out of here. But
We've got,
I think
what
the
do we got
consensus is
We have 2 left.
we have 2 left. Oh, we got 2 races to do, so we got to squeeze this
we've
in.
got a bottle of cigar batch,
Oh
I
shit!
just think that.
and we got another
So
flask.
we'll save the cigar one for the last
We've got 2 more
race.
flasks. So we'll do a flask right now,
Flask, and then we'll do a
and then the last
grand
one, we'll do
finale.
a cigar batch and a flask.
For those online who have not been entered already, those on the floor will already be in. Let us know if you want in if you're not already, and we're going to run this race for a flask, and then we're going to run another race for a flask and also the infamous cigar batch. I do want to appreciate thank Tony Scott again for offering up his facilities at the Mayflower. Again, if you guys have not tried this in Troy, Ohio, I know William Hall said he's a few hours away. Mr. Hall, if you decide to come out here, we will come out here with you and we'll greet you and we'll have dinner with you.
Absolutely.
But this is a great, great venue. It is a renovated, man, I wish you guys could see this. 1928 theater. There is definitely some originals in here. It gives you that speakeasy vibe when you walk in here. There is a dress code that you need to look on the website for.
And on that dress note, I mean, I did not know it. We didn't know it coming in, but hats are not allowed. So if you got a hat, I mean, we're up here on stage, so I was told I can wear my hat up on stage, but inside the restaurant, back there at the bar, no hats.
Yeah.
But on that note, I have another hat for everybody. And
Oh my God. Get that crap out of here. Jesus.
I knew this was coming, Charlie.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
so 3-0.
The hats. The
We're going to be 3-0.
Now, bullshit. You're so full of it.
Take that off. I was told there's no hat policy.
I'm allowed to wear a hat on stage. Mr. Scott told me I could.
I think
royalty, though, Mike.
I think Mr. Scott.
That off.
Yeah.
You definitely need to take that off.
It does look a little small.
It doesn't fit. You must have quit.
I do need to adjust it just a little bit.
All right, I'm going to assume everybody else is still in. We're going to run this race. This is for the flats. Let's get this going, and then we'll get to the grand finale here. Yes. Yes.
I already bought one.
I'll take one.
So,
Well, okay. We'll purchase this on the way out. We'll do.
okay.
Just put mine on Jeff tab, please.
Hey, everybody, thanks Tony Scott for allowing this venue.
Shannon, Madison, Justin.
Thank you all.
Jeff. You can't be dumb because you hired good people.
That is true. There you go. We'll go with that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this being our first go around with something like this, in this type of venue, I think, yeah, I agree with you. We'll fill it next time.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have some dinner.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, so let's get our,
Round of applause for Tony Scott.
round of applause. Thank you.
All right, we got 30 seconds left in this.
You ready to start the race? Okay,
I already started it.
good man.
We have 20 seconds left. If you guys are online,
Another
look at
wrap class.
Don't yell out the winner because we're behind you.
I know, you're like 70
that.
seconds.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if I lay it like a fake winner?
Not even.
I'm like, nobody go by.
My turn.
Mike, go.
Mark is right here.
You have
And we
second.
have to run that one again because we had a repeat winner.
Yeah, you can't do that.
We can't. No, we're gonna run it again.
Yeah.
Rig.
You know, forget about nepotism and all that shit.
Here we go, one more time.
All right, we'll run it again. All right, while we're running this real quick, let's go over. I know we went over the crowd's favorite. I don't know over here. My favorite, it's obvious. It's going to be the Cigar Batch Rye Whiskey, but for you, Beth, what do you got?
Barrel was my favorite. I do love the cigar back. And I am gonna have to take a bottle of that. There for me.
Okay.
The cigar batch placed the highest for me, and obviously it's my favorite one. However, I know it's not always available, so barrel proof rye is my next favorite.
My winner today was a barrel proof. However, on taste alone, the cigar batch was a tie with it.
Okay.
I'll wait through our race because you got 5, 4, 3, and we got, hang on, don't announce.
You won.
You want to?
Again, like I said, good job.
I like your outfit, Katie.
They didn't listen to
He's
you.
one of them.
Yeah. You're right, that's what we got there. Last right here.
This next race is for the whole shebang.
The whole shebang, we got a bottle of cigar batch. The shebang is a cigar batch
White
and
whiskey.
a flask. And this is, yes.
Here we go.
My favorite of the day, I think, would be the,
No,
Yeah.
we just have Mikey.
we're gonna run it.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one of these.
So, all right, guys, this is for the whole shebang. I don't think we had anybody join since we started this, so I'm gonna run the same names minus Keith. He cannot win again, nor can Erica.
You have Chad in there?
Chad's in there. Yeah. So here we go. We're still doing the Pirates for a minute.
Okay, so as far as my favorite for the night, I think I gotta go with my old standby, the barrel proof rye.
Okay.
The cigar batch is great. It's all great, but for me, that rye
Okay, very good.
is the best.
You know what Sean and I do at the end of our show? You could pour any of those for me and get a drink.
Right,
And not be disappointed.
right.
Yep.
Yep. But as far as our shows, you guys got coming up.
You know what? We really wing it, Jeff. We really do. We have something coming up on the show. No, we have, right, we do a bourbon whiskey club tasting night once a month in our home bar. That's always the last Wednesday. So as far as show set up, we don't really have anything set in stone.
Well,
Fine.
you win the whole shebang.
What we can make it.
As far as Bourbon and Ballz, we've got coming up this coming Monday. Anybody heard of the Wood?
I got one more now, guys. Stay
The
on.
Wood for Bourbon guy from TikTok. He's going to be on our live stream on Monday night. Now, as far as Bourbon and Ballz, we do a live stream every Monday at during the football season. We're at 7 p.m. We go to 8:15-ish, right around there, as far as so they can watch Monday Night Football. What nights are you guys? You guys do a live stream as well.
We do a live, every Wednesday night, we do a trivia live stream.
Okay.
Almost every Friday night, but not every Friday night. We do a live. Shauna generally just runs the computer on that. She allows Mike and I and another friend, Mark. We pretty much are the I don't know, the terrible trio, I'll call it,
Okay.
because it gets bad.
Then we try to do a show on Sunday,
We try to do a show on Sunday and
but we also have What's in the Glen Wednesday.
What's in the Glen Wednesday before our Wednesday live trivia.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. And then one more thing I'm going to tease you guys with before we log off. Mr. Scott just informed me that on November the 1st, they're releasing their 10-year bourbon.
November 1st, 10-year bourbon.
Yeah, so
Oh,
be
boy.
on the lookout. I would imagine, Mr. Scott, that'll be available online. That
Online
on
at
November the
Distillery.
1st.
The 10-year,
Is that an in-store only, or what is that? It's a Patriots mash bill, and percentage of it goes to their veterans. Distillery only. The date will be somewhere around 1st of November, so we'll be up here for sure. So this is breaking news. Only 160 bottles will be available.
Thank you for the veterans' contribution on that.
All right, guys. This is it for our live stream. It's been 2 hours. We need to get off the show and have them supplement with the new entertainment for this evening. So again, guys,
We want to thank everybody for coming out tonight or this afternoon. I know it's kind of hard day drinking, maybe.
No, it's not.
Some of it, maybe not. But Mr. Scott, the Mayflower, very much, thank you very much for letting us
Thank you, guys.
Cat 529. We appreciate it. All right, we'll see you guys next time. We'll see you on Monday, and then don't forget to cast.
I'm Jeff from Bourbon and Ballz.
Brian from Cast 529.
Shauna from Cast 529.
Beth from Bourbon and Ballz.
Charlie from Bourbon and Ballz. We'll see you guys next time.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.